All right, guys, what is going on? Today we are going to do a shop video and kind of talk about my plans for this upcoming 2021 season. And I've been getting a few comments here and there about they want to see the progress of the shop and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to kind of show you kind of the inside real quick. And then I'll kind of take you out back and kind of show you what we've done out there. Nothing special, but maybe there's somebody, one or two people that want to see kind of what's happening. So here in the office part, we finally kind of got some of the decorations done. We got the shirts up on the wall there. I really like how that turned out. My top notch sign, obviously, we got the cabinets here for paperwork and all that kind of stuff. So I did move my desk. I had it over here in the corner. But I kind of like it right there, kind of like the centerpiece of the office, and goes good with the flag that Mr. Plemons made me. And I really like the way this is kind of coming about. Also, I've been getting a few questions on the new logo. So I haven't really showed the new logo. We talked about changing the name last year. Ended up doing that, and it went really well. But this is the new logo. So the new name is Derby Turf and Irrigation. So this is the new logo right here. It doesn't look the best on this right here. I had this made just real cheaply online last year. I was going to put it on the trailer, but decided not to. But I do like the Derby in big green. We got a little bit of grass here. I like having the irrigation in the name of the business. And then I added this little sprinkler here, which I thought was really kind of cool and kind of creative. But yeah, that's the new logo right there. So for the guys that don't know, I'm not going to go into detail why I changed the name. I did that in a previous video, but Derby is the city, the town that I do most of my work in. So I kind of wanted to focus on that area. I don't really want to travel a whole lot. So that's why we changed the name, or one of the reasons why we changed the name to Derby Turf and Irrigation. I wanted to also implement the fact that, hey, we're doing irrigation. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why we did that. So hopefully you guys can still see me a little bit. This is something I added last week. Kind of got everything moved over here into the corner. Got the pegboard up. Got the Craftsman toolbox right next to it. And then over here, we ended up doing the shelving with all of our battery powered handheld stuff. So I ended up putting up the handheld guns and all that kind of stuff up here. Made some shelves for the screws that we use a lot. Just all that kind of stuff. So I need to kind of clean this up down here, but this is pretty much what I envisioned. And then we ended up hanging up all the equipment over here. I used to have it on that back wall over there. Ended up taking that rack down. And then put the equipment up over here. Obviously the workbench, blowers and stuff are back there in the corner. Got this shelf here for all my oil and just all that kind of stuff. Cleaning supplies, gear lube, all that junk. And then most importantly, we put our American flag right here in the middle. I really love it. Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, it's not too bright. So I added some battery powered LEDs in here. It's not too bright, but at night when it's really dark outside, it actually adds quite a bit of light in here. So that's kind of why we did that. So these are just kind of like your puck lights, in case I'm working right here or something at night. For me, I know it probably doesn't come across on camera right now, but for me, this is enough light during the day that I can see what I'm doing. And then normally I would have the door open, but it's kind of cold outside and rainy, so the door is shut right now. But yeah, this is the shop. This is kind of, this is where I've been spending most of my time lately. Finally got it somewhat organized the way I like it. There's still a few things I want to do just to kind of improve on things and decorate and all that kind of stuff. But I really like the way the shop has kind of come along. So here we're outside. This is the back of the shop. I still got a few things to do, but I got kind of everything hung up. All the shovels and rakes and all that kind of stuff. And then some of the hose that we use for our irrigation hung up on the back fence. I'm gonna kind of use this back fence here to kind of hang up some stuff and kind of keep everything off the ground here. So this here is the air compressor that I bought. I used it this year. It was really nice. Really, man, that thing is awesome to have. So yeah, anyway, this used to be all nice and cluttered back here, but finally got it kind of cleaned up somewhat. There's still a few things I need to do and that kind of stuff, but I really like the kind of the progress that's happening right now. Okay, so yeah, back here in the office, I forgot to show you, I finally got my my fishing poles kind of hung up, which I like kind of where they're at. And yeah, like I said, guys, the shop has, you know, I didn't get to do much with it last year like I thought I was going to. The season kind of just snuck up on me, so I wasn't able to kind of organize and things like that. But I kind of pretty much got it the way I like it. There's still a few wrinkles I'm sure I'm going to add here and there. The biggest thing right now for me is to get my heater and my air conditioner that I bought for the garage when I was working out of there, brought out to here. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for me right now, is just to get this place kind of heated and cooled. In here, so since I got the wall up right here with the door and all that, so I plan on stuffing some insulation up in there, and then we're gonna put the heater probably down here, and then I'll be able to kind of heat and cool this room really nicely. It worked phenomenal in the garage. I mean, 30-45 minutes, you're peeling off clothes. So even if it's really cold outside, the heater just kicked butt, and that's kind of what I want in here, because obviously the office here is where I'm going to do most of my work, and I would just want to be able to heat it and cool it. Right now, I just kind of have a electric heater that I'm using. So yeah, I mean, I definitely need to get that done and make it happen so I can be a little bit more comfortable out here. So as far as the business goes, 2021, we're going to kind of keep doing the same thing we've been doing as far as running the business. So we have our weekly mows, obviously. We'll definitely continue doing that, and we're going to keep on with the irrigation. That's something that worked really well for us last year, is doing the weekly mow, the irrigation, and we did some landscaping last year too to kind of fill in some gaps and things like that. But if things kind of take off a little bit more this year than they did last year, which I think they will, we finally got the website in about a month ago. And so once the website starts getting some traffic, then I think we're going to be just fine. But that's kind of my comfort zone right now, just mowing and doing irrigation. I'm not really looking to do a whole bunch of landscaping this year. Kind of just want to focus on the mowing, the irrigation, and that type of stuff. And that's been kind of filling up our weeks. So that's been kind of keeping us busy, kind of keeping me and Justin busy, you know, just me and one guy. And had a really good year last year. So didn't go too crazy, didn't go too over the top. Actually turned down some jobs. I turned down a job, which I don't want to say turned down because I actually didn't get it, but I just didn't bid on it because I didn't want it. So it was a 29 or 30 house HOA. And it was literally just one street, you know, 14 to 15 houses on either side. And anyway, I did some work for one of the people that's on the board in that area. I did some landscaping work for her, and they really wasn't happy with their lawn care service last year, and so they wanted me to bid on it. And it was for mowing, irrigation, weed control, and basically the whole package. You know, cleanups, all that type of stuff. But one thing I figured out over the years is those big ones are really nice for, you know, you make some money, you know, and all that type of stuff. But that's just not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for just the residential. I don't want to be tied down to something really, really big that's going to take, you know, me and Justin or whatever, like a full day to do. Because what happens with my other schedule, working my other job and doing everything else that I do, when you have your whole week kind of condensed down to 3 or 4 days, and you get a couple days of rain, or equipment breaks down, or truck breaks down, or just something happens, and life happens, and it always does. Now you're really, really in trouble. And, you know, I think to take on something like that, I would just need more people. And it's just not something I want to do right now. So I'm really comfortable with what I'm doing. And it was tough. It was tough to say, no, I don't want to bid on that. I've never really done that before. And it was tough, but a lot of times you take the big stuff and it's great. Like I said, the money's great, but it just causes so much headache and so much tension that by June, July, August, you know, it just becomes kind of a hassle. And so anyway, I didn't take it. I didn't even look at it. Don't even know if I would have got it. I have no idea. But that's kind of where we're at with the company right now, is residential and just sticking with that. That's kind of my bread and butter. You know, that's going to be my bread and butter for a long time. And I think that's kind of my niche that I want to just stay in. Not even dealing with commercial. So just residential and just roll with it like that. So that's going to be our plan for this year, for 2021, as far as like the business plan. We're just going to kind of keep doing what we've been doing and rolling with that. So equipment wise is where I'm kind of having some issues. So I'm really, really thinking about not bagging anymore, not having the walker anymore. And just going with a more compact, efficient, just, you know, like a 52, 36 stand-on that I can mulch with, I can side discharge with, and something that I can just load up and go. Don't have to worry about grass no more. Don't have to worry about certain things no more. That's something I'm really, really contemplating. So if anybody that's watching this that has been in that position before, where you've bagged for a long time and now you're not bagging, or people that just do one or the other, give me your feedback. Give me your feedback on, you know, what works for you. You made the switch, but you had this problem. You didn't think of this or this or that. So just let me know. So, and as far as more equipment goes, I made the decision to sell my open trailer. And we're going to get an enclosed trailer. That's another reason why I kind of want a more kind of a 2 stand-on approach, maybe like a 52 and a 36, to where, you know, I'm not taking up a huge amount of room. And I'm looking at getting like an 8.5 by 16 foot trailer, so I can house my irrigation stuff in there. I can put my 52, my 36 in there, still have plenty of room for other stuff. And that's kind of what my ideal setup is right now. That's what I'm thinking about going to. Obviously, the enclosed trailer has a lot of benefits, to where, you know, you got the billboard on the side. You know, I shouldn't say if, we are going to buy an enclosed trailer. That's for sure now. I'm just doing a lot of looking and things like that. So yeah, that is definitely a done deal. We'll definitely have it kind of lettered up with the new logo, and I'm thinking about doing maybe like a picture on the side of like me on the mower, and maybe like in a kind of like a cartoon type style, or just something kind of catchy, something kind of creative. That's definitely something we're looking at. So that's kind of the plan, is just to roll that way and kind of go from there. So with that being said, any kind of feedback you guys can give me, any kind of watch out for this, or tips on this, or, you know, I like the way you're going, I think you're stupid for getting rid of the walkers, anything like that, I would really appreciate it, because I'm just trying to kind of weigh my options And a lot of times I'll think of certain setups and think, you know, oh man, I think this is going to work great, but there's something in there that I'm not thinking about that I wish I would have thought about before. But with this, I'm pretty sure, you know, we're going to go back. We're going to go with enclosed. The mowers, I'm just kind of leaning towards the standard approach and going that way, and obviously, you know, just doing the residential and the irrigation, and that's going to keep me pretty busy. I already know that. So that's kind of the plan. And YouTube wise, my plan is I really want to focus more on the YouTube as well. So I really want to kind of get back to what we've been doing, you know, 3 or 4 years ago. I really kind of miss doing the daily vlogs. I shouldn't say daily. We're not going to do 5 to 7 days a week, but maybe 3 to 4 a week, something like that. Kind of a shorter video, kind of what we've been doing that day. And then I did have a plan of doing a kind of a yard of the week. So I kind of want to give back to my community. I want to kind of help people out, especially, you know, this time, you know, people are just kind of struggling. So I wanted to kind of do like a lawn of the week. And that lawn of the week is going to be helping a single mother out, a veteran family, a single father, or anybody that could use a little bit of help. I plan on kind of doing that. And, you know, and then obviously we're going to do some vlogging and things like that. So yeah, the YouTube, I really want to kind of get back to where I was, you know, a few years ago, and kind of, just kind of really kind of buckle down on it and focus on it as well, as far as the business, you know, along with the business, I should say. So I do have a goal this year that I want to try to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if anybody's watching this video, if you like my videos or whatever the case may be, you know, if you want to like it, share it, comment, do all that type of stuff really helps a channel out. So when you share a video, obviously, you know, you get more people to see it. When you like it, it just gives it some kind of interaction, which is always good for the YouTube algorithm. When you comment, same thing, you know, gives it some interaction. And yeah, I just kind of have a goal of reaching, you know, 100,000 by the end of 2021. And I can't do it without your guys' help, obviously. So that's why I'm asking. I need you guys' help. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. I really do appreciate you guys kind of giving me feedback like you have all these years. It's been really nice, really fun. And I'm really looking forward to this year. I feel like we've kind of settled down. I'm kind of in my happy place now with the shop and the business and everything like that. I just feel like everything that I've been through over the years, that everything is kind of coming to a point where, okay, this is what I like. This is what I like. I'm comfortable. I'm not stressed out. Everything's pretty much easy going. Obviously, you're going to have some things here and there that don't work out your way, but yeah, you know, none of that stressful stuff that we went through for 2 or 3 years when I had the shop and a bunch of employees. So I just really like the way we're at right now, and this is the way we're going to roll. So if you guys want to watch, I do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you guys can get notifications whenever I post a video. I do appreciate it, and wish me luck.